I thought I'd answer some of your questions. A lot of people are asking questions in the comments, and a few people saying, oh, I bet he never even looks at these. Well, I do. I'm going to start with the one with Ruth. And Ruth Jones. Here we go. Jack Blake. I'm smiling now I found your station. It's a station. Lockdown is now fun. But, Rob, do you actually read this? No. No name on this. Rob definitely had a soft spot for Ruth from school. He's missed the boat there. Somebody's replied to that. Somebody's underneath it. John Smith has just written, nah. Love them both, so I'm relaxed reading this. But they don't really expect us to believe they went to school together. Rob must be at least 15 years older than Ruth. You rude person. No, we did. I think I'm 2 years older than her. Oh, Bryn and Nessa. Oh, that's Joseph Reed. Hi, Joseph. I met in New Zealand. Oh, Bryn and Nessa. Series 4 occurring? I don't think so, Joseph. And I'm not being coy. I don't think so. Not anytime soon, certainly. Nick Edgar says, Rob, I noticed your Elvis suit in the background. Not anymore. Is that the one you wore on your tour in Melbourne a couple of years ago? Yes, it is. Now, if you want to see that, look at the Matthew Rees interview, and it's all explained. And there's a little clip of me wearing it as I go on at the Sydney Opera House. Oh, look, Malcolm Middleton. What on earth is going on with Brydon's hair? Well, it wasn't cut. We had lockdown, do you remember? And I rather liked it. There we are. Is he having a late midlife crisis? Yeah, probably. And is that a fake tan? It was sunny, do you remember? We had a hot summer. We weren't going anywhere. I was in the garden. He looks like a mad professor. Marty! Oh! We gotta get back in the DeLorean! I'm doing Doc Brown. This is quite funny. Okay, so this is a reference to, you know, earlier on I said somebody wrote Rob had a thing about her at school. Now, Gwen Evans, where could he come from, says they've definitely done it, haven't they? Probably on a fishing trip. I mean, it's funny, although he spelt definitely defiantly. And then Interdeck underneath has said, why do you think they did it defiantly? So you think, looking at that interview, you think we have a romantic past. Wow. Tom 2, why not get Lee Mack and David Mitchell on? Oh, good Lord, dreadful people. What kind of camera are you using, Rob? What kind of camera? It's a proper out-and-out question. The answer is a Sony A7 there, and that one is a different Sony with more letters in its name. Not quite as expensive as that one, but you know, I mean, look, that's a nice view, isn't it? But not as good as that. And I can tell you quite seriously that when I was shoving all this rubbish on this desk, I only thought about this view. And then when we edited the first one, I thought, oh yeah, we got this camera too. So you see all the mess. Beatnik Mary with Steve says, Rob's background shows quite a masculine room, like perhaps it's his personal home office. Beatnik, or can I call you Mary? That's exactly what it is. It is a home office. Which leads me to question about that very beautiful dressing gown on the door. It wasn't a dressing gown, it was an Elvis suit. Now, from the Matthew Rees interview, Madder Hat says, are all Welsh people this charming? We should let the Welsh rule the world. It would be lush. Well, I don't know. I mean, would we get anything done? Complaints now from Welsh nationalists. I saw one of his videos, and on one hand he suggested the Welsh rule the world. Then he said, but would we get anything done? What does he mean by that? Yeah, all Welsh people are this charming. With the exception of Michael Sheen. He's just sexy and dynamic. and I hope to have him on here to explain himself. Another great show, Rob. This is in relation to Omid. Are you going to keep this going even once the world gets back to normal? Maybe an if rather than a once. I'd love this to be a regular sideline. Lovely intimacy that's rare. Thank you. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you. Yes, I am. I'm going to carry on. I'm really enjoying this. Oh, now, here we go. Oh, listen to this. Here's somebody who says, I can't help feeling we're going to be asked to pay for extended versions of these interviews at some point in the future. Seriously hope not. No, you're not. Why do people always suspect? What are they doing? What's he trying to hatch here? Do you think I'm sat here going, and then, once we've got them hooked, we charge them? No. Oh dear, look at this. Carlos Almario. Just so you know, it's not all praise. The special was awful. Shouldn't have bothered. I mean, okay. Well, that's certainly put things in perspective. Caroline Logue, you need to get writing Ruth. Okay. Ruth. How many times, Caroline? Thanks for those questions. Now, what we'll do is, I think, after every series of about 8-ish interviews, I'll go through the comments, and I do look at them, as we're going, because it's nice to get feedback. And they've been very positive, which is lovely. The occasional little sting, but we're big boys. We can handle that. So please keep commenting, and it's so nice to know that people are enjoying this. Because, as I've made clear, I'm sitting at the top of my house in my little home office. So it's very nice to know that people are watching these. Thank you very much.